He would have opted out. Robert Horry refutes LeBron James trade narrative. One of the biggest sagas of the 2025 offseason involves an entity that's more often than not in the spotlight. LeBron James, after spending the last 7 years leading the Los Angeles Lakers, is reportedly unhappy, with rumors of a trade swirling. But there's no concrete evidence, really, that Bron wants out. Robert Horry recently addressed that on the Big Shot Bob podcast. It's clear that Bron isn't the franchise cornerstone anymore, that's for sure. Luka Doncic's arrival in February of this year signaled that the tides are changing. Maybe the Lakers and LeBron do want to part ways. But, as Ethan Skolnick recently stated, they're stuck with each other, with a breakup not benefiting any party. Horry, a 7-time NBA champion, feels slightly different. He opined that if the Lakers really didn't care about Bron and didn't want anything to do with him, the 4-time MVP would have felt less valued and left on his own terms. People need to stop this narrative that, oh, they're trying to move on, he began. If LeBron wanted to move on, he would have opted out. And it's not like he needs the money, you know what I mean. He would have just moved somewhere else. Horry also feels that there aren't as many suitors for LeBron as one would likely think there are. The main reason? His age. Yes, Bron may be the go-8 to a huge chunk of the basketball community, but he's 40 years old, 41 when in January, and no team will sacrifice their long-term future in exchange, hope, for a shot at immediate success. Teams around the league are going to destroy their team to bring the guy, who's gonna play maybe 1 or 2 years, he added. Teams now think of the broader picture. In all probability, Horry seems to be right. There aren't many teams in the league with the assets to pull off a LeBron move, and those that do would have to uproot their core and send their best players packing, something no one is likely willing to do. LeBron himself doesn't appear too unhappy for now, at least publicly. Plus, his best bet to retire as a 5-time NBA champion would be to team up with Doncic. Basketball editor Salman Bhattacharjee first discovered the game during the 2014 FIBA World Cup. Not long after, he turned to the NBA and found himself drawn to the Golden State Warriors, right at the start of Stephen Curry's rise. Over time, the admiration turned into full-blown support for the team, one that continues even as the Curry era approaches its twilight. A true hoophead, Salman also follows EuroLeague